Morning, everybody. Welcome into our Monday. Karakia. Tuki rua te tuki roa, te tuki nā te tēnei tuki nā runga ue te mana. Ka inga tāne ka tākoto kei raro kei ngā manu I rungi I raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, ka pa te tuki kei Hawaii ki ka tapu ka noa. Tēnā te hau, ko te hau o tū, ko te hau o tāwhiri mātia, wārea ki runga, wārea ki raro tākoto. Tūru whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e, hui e, tā iki e. Morning, everybody. I hope everyone had a good weekend, restful time. Just taking those small opportunities to give ourselves self-aroha and stuff, all those quiet moments that serve in the moment, but echo down the path of our journeys. Just a kōrero we were going to have, which I'll just put through this Friday because of the meditation that we were going to sort of jump into, but a little bit about that, just our whānau that are coming in. Please just come in and relax, just flow through the hour, 3 mornings a week, just covering some kōrero that we've been talking about, but it's always ongoing, it's always a wānanga. So welcome into the space. Short one on our first kick-off in our little meditation sessions about stillness and breath, and how this kind of contributes to just slowing everything down in the tinana, slowing everything down energetically, drawing a focus point for us instead of having a lot of scatteredness, a lot of scattered energy. When it sort of gets spread too far, it becomes thin. So it's a little time to sort of refocus and give it a stronger effect in the focus point that we're sort of driving towards. And just stillness and breath is a powerful tool, especially through the breath. These spaces are to, if you were to translate that or have sort of bring some sort of meaning out of that, kupu would be to become familiar with. And the more we become familiar with how we were being, the easier it is to shift ourselves. And it's just the practice of over time and that awareness that grows about that space, and practicing, doing the work, spending time in those places is like key to make it more accessible, a lot more easier. Like we were saying, I think last week, how it can be difficult because you're starting to move into change. It gets uncomfortable sometimes because it's not used to what the body is used to, not used to what we're used to, because we're always out here very busy doing stuff. So when it comes time to sit still, be quiet, it can be quite a challenge. But over time, it becomes a lot easier. It's like exercising something, it's practicing. So doing the work and practicing that point of being still and just sort of generating energy in becomes easier. And you drop in quicker, you tap in easier, those sort of things. It's like everything else that we do. It's like a muscle we practice and just keep doing the mahi and it becomes easier. And it allows us to change directions, change the movement within ourselves if that's what we need, to create stillness, create change in the stillness. All of those things sort of start to become a bit easier. We can sort of find a flow in it, and the results from our effort begin to feed back from our environments, feedback around us through our tohu. Tohu was spoken about all those things that sort of come up, and as you become more aware, you start to notice more of them. I don't think they weren't there. I think they were already there. It's just that because of the level of the conscious level we were in, we missed them or we didn't see them. And as that kind of starts to lift and we start to open those eyes in that space, you start to see more. You start to see that they were already there. You start to notice more of them. So it's kind of in that way the environment feeds back to us. What is around us, all our tohu feed back to us. And I see a lot of whānau really kind of moving their present situation at the moment. A lot of the mahi I do, a lot of people are kind of either like maybe changing jobs or moving jobs, or they're looking into more kind of what serves their takiura, you know, their soul, what serves their purpose a bit more. I find that more sort of happening these days. Like they may shift environment, they may be moving, they may finish a job, they may move into more sort of what drives their passion. They're starting to kind of connect a little bit more with themselves. I see a lot of that sort of happening. Could be anything, could be in relationships, but people are starting to shift their present situation, because as the kōrero grows, they start to become aware, you know, looking back through their whakapapa maybe, or through their lines, or through their journey, that things have just been sitting in a stagnant situation and nothing is changing. And getting an understanding that in order for something to change, we have to change. You can't kind of do the same thing and get a different result. It kind of doesn't work. We have to shift ourselves, change ourselves to whatever that is for you, to wherever you are, because that's the other thing, we all sit at different levels. So, but it needs change. If we want change, we need to shift, we need to change. And to invest in the self, you know, it's that time like this and outside of this hour, you know, this is just a very small snippet of the journeys that we have, of the lives that we live, you know, but these offer tools where we can center, we can take a breather, we can allow our space to breathe and, you know, bring more clarity into how we're thinking, what we are creating, all of those sort of things. So to invest in the self, you know, and then when we do that, we kind of invest in our journey, and then we invest in all of that energy will pulsate and affects and feels, it will be felt. It will be felt into our communities and families. And if we kind of can just maintain our intention from our center, you will see the change that happens. And people around you will see the change that happens. So it all goes through the whānau, through the community, and, you know, so forth. It's just sort of spreads. But when we kind of mismanage these spaces, when we kind of, you know, elevated stress and things like that, it decreases the energy of the immune system, or it decreases the energy of our central, you know, we call it all about our central po, that central nervous system. It starts to draw away from that. It still moves into, you know, the survival sectors of ourselves, stress mode, things like that. All the energy pulsates into those places. And when you sit, you know, when you have time to breathe, sit still and everything, really there's nothing to survive. It is really just can be an illusion that sort of happens. Like we say, things kind of, you know, the elevation of things in the body happen, whether it's real or not, can happen through just thought. But things like that kind of can knock us out of balance. So, you know, those, all those, the mismanagement of it sort of weakens our immune system, weakens our systems, and it sort of gets drawn into all of those elevated things, you know, that kind of don't serve us, stress, anxiety, fear, all of those sort of things. But when we kind of, you know, give it a little bit of effort, the awareness starts to sharpen. When the awareness sharpens of things that are happening around us, to us, through us, our ability to shift, or our ability to adjust becomes more prevalent. We can, we notice things faster, like our tohu. So we pick things up quicker. We may pick up how we're thinking at the time. Remember we talked about to think about how we think. You know, you may pick up those things quickly, faster than what you usually would. Little things sort of start to pop, and it kind of creates, you start to pull it up quicker. And this is kind of like part of the mahi, where you start to adjust yourself as opposed to just letting things run their course. You have the ability to pull it up, and it becomes more, your awareness gets sharper about those elements that are within us. So Ngākau Oho is really to contribute to the awakening of those elements, so we can sort of adjust ourselves quicker. We can sort of contribute to our communities, to our whānaus, to our places, our spaces, our tamariki, all of those sort of things. And it may not happen straight away, but the effect will impact over time. It's always, you know, it has those moments where it needs to marinate and sink and, you know, take hold of and grasp and all of those sort of things. So it may not happen straight away, but it will happen over time. It impacts over time. And these things kind of echo through time as well, echo through our journeys and the people that are around us in our communities. So those things really, that stillness and breath, very powerful place, very powerful place. Again, apologies for Friday. I thank God for our brother Cam that's doing a world tour. Was able to come in and just sort of give us some backup there. Settled a bit this morning. Lots of rain though, but wind is our one. Starts to knock everything out around a bit. Awesome. So just a nice little corridor, just about those places we become a bit more aware of. To become a practice. Awesome, find our place. Just come in and start to open up the body. Get some nice breath flowing through the body, just to your ability, through the movement. Just have your natural rhythm of breath. Breath in, hakiroto, hakiwaho. Bring our fingers together, palms facing up. Pull the wrist forward and our deep breath in as the re-generising go up over upoko, hakiroto. Stretch up through the tinana, through the arms, pushing the arms towards lagi. Just find father, pushing directly. Hakiwaho. Just allow the arms to roll in, just roll out, palms facing in. No hakiroto. 2 more of these. Hakiwaho. No hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Roll our hands just under the co-line, just push up under the chin. To allow that stretch to start to open the body. Oru, ua, tahi, tiruki raro, towards papa, opening up to the back of the kaki. Oru, ua, tahi, te senta, to the upoko, kimatai. Just bring your arm up over the top, just allow the weight side of the upoko just to help deepen the stretch. Oru, ua, tahi, kawhiti, just do the other side. Step it up through the kaki, lots of energy pulsate through this area. Toru, ua, tahi, to center, tiroki maui, pushing the chin, your kaua over your shoulder. Just loosening up through the kaki. Now the energy to flow through. Opening the neck, these areas, toru, ua, tahi, whakawhiti, to the other side. Just be aware of your breath, your natural rhythm of breathing. It's kind of bringing everything into sync. Oru, ua, tahi, back to center. Right, leaning forward, just pushing out through the front. Kapina upoko. Now the stretch through the arms and shoulders. All the way down into the back. Now the upoko to drop. Toru, ua, tahi. Back up to center. Breathe in, kiroto. Haki waho. Outgoing breath. Same position, just dropping deeper. You can use that process through each position if you're just working by yourself. It's a good one just to extend your depth of stretching. Reach inside the tinana a little bit further into yourself. It's that second breath, and on the exhale, drop it a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. The center, hakiroto. Kiwaho. This time dropping our kauai, hituri. Stretch on the other side, dropping our knee to our chin. Or our chin to our knee, depending. Feel that stretch all through the side of the tinana. Toru, ua, tahi, kawhiti, up, kiroto, hakiwaho. Stretch back down. Push that front arm across the tinana. Allow your chin to drop towards your knee. Toru, ua, tahi, te center, kiroto, hakiwaho. Elbow annihilate. Allow that whole stretch through the side of the tinana. Just keep the shoulder back so the chest doesn't close. Feel that all the way down through the side of the ribs, down into the lower lip. Ua, tahi, whakawhiti. Let's do the other side. The arm just helps with the stretch. The arm also sort of opening up the top of the torso, top of the tinana. Alright, toru, ua, tahi. Coming back to center. Find your position. Our manawa this morning, sitting in the heart. Come back to the heart. So it's the longest journey, it's only a foot from our upoko. But our Ngākau manawa that miri-miri's the entire system, all systems within us. To allow our focus attention to sit in the center of the heart. My eyes closed. Just start to relax the tinana. Feel your breath as it moves in and out of your body, out of your space. Start to relax from the top of the upoko. Every time you release your breath, any tension you feel in the body, just release with the breath. Down all through the kānui, all around your karu, eyes, your cheeks, your ihu, all around the nose, down into the mutu, your kauai, through the jaw, relax the jaw joints, down through the scalp, down through the back of the taringa, through the ears, the back of the scalp, back of the neck, down to the front of the kaki, the koka, relaxing onto the top of the shoulders. Just be aware of the breath, just flowing in and out of the tinana. Relax down through the arms, the elbows, forearms, all the way through to the tips of the fingers. Dropping the shoulders. Relaxing down through the chest, the poho, the upper back, across through the shoulder blades, starting to relax through your central pose, top of your spine, relaxing into the upper puku, solar plex area, below the chest, all the way through to the center of the back. As you journey from the front to the back, relax everything through the tinana as well. Relaxing down through the rib cage, the tinana, the rib area, to your internal organs. Relax the internal organs. Liver, kidney, or your digestive system. Relax down into the lower puku, down into the lower back. Just feel that calmness settling into the tinana. Just feel your natural rhythm of breath flowing in and out. Relax down into the hope, through the hips, through the uri. Relax all through this power center. Relaxing down through our wāwai, through our thighs. Relax through the turi, through the knees. Relax down through the calves, shins, into your ankles, through your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Just feel the calmness through your whole tinana, through your whole body. There's no resistance in the body. Just feel that centrality. Neutrality within yourself. Bring your attention to your breath. Three deep breaths, hakiroto. Feel the whole tinana. Hakiwahu, just relax, release through the mouth. Hakiroto, breathe in. Feel your breath going through the tinana, expanding everywhere. As it pushes into every cell in the body. Hakiwahu, release your breath. No hakiroto. Breathe in. Just feeling more settled in the self. Hakiwaho. Next three breaths, draw up through the center. Follow the line of the spine if it helps. From the base, hakiroto. Ngāwiri. It's time pushing the pito, the belly button towards the spine, engage the puku. Through the breath, pulsate energy back up through the system. All the way to our pumotomoto, to the crown. Feel it move through the center. Hau, tahi, ua, toru. Release your breath. Two more, hakiroto, breathe in. Feel the breath drive through the center of the tinana, the center pole. manawa, through the poka, through the Hinengaro. Set the breath and your attention, the crown, your pumotomoto. Feel its energy pulsating at the top of the head. Aki waho. Ro hakiroto, draw our breath in. Pito to the spine. Engage the puku. Drive the breath through our central po. Feel this life force through your heart, driving towards the top, your upoko. Hold at the crown. Haki waho. Relax, drop your shoulders, keep your jaw relaxed. Slowly coming back. Just keeping our breath long, slow and deep. Bring our focus to the center of our koho, to our manawa, to your heart space. Your breath reaching into the center of your manawa. Feel the breeze of your breath. To your heart. As you take your seat in the center of your manawa. Feel yourself sitting in the center of your heart. Feel its Māori, its energy pulsating around you, within you, through you. Feel the breeze of your breath entering the heart with each breath you take. Keeping them slow and deep. Feel its warmth around you. The energy of the heart that has cloaked you, korowai, of warmth. Feel its glow emanating around your tinana. The glow of the heart pulsating through your whole cell. Your kiri. Your toto. Your bone, your muscle. Feel its warmth becoming warmer as you sit within the center of your heart. Its glow becoming brighter. Feel its unconditional aroha that surrounds you. Your essence of gratitude, Rafidbai. As you sit within the center of your heart, Feel its warmth around you. Feel its mauri pulsating through every cell of your tinana. Feel your breath long, slow and deep. Breathing in and out of the heart. And when you're ready, allow the energy of the heart that you're sitting to pulsate out into the tinana. Pulsating through the upoko. The scalp, the kānohi. Your taringa. Through your roro. Through the mind. Energy of the heart pulsating through every part of you. Down onto your shoulders. Down through your arms. All the way to the tips of your fingers. Feel it rushing through the pool across your chest. Through your shoulder blades. To the top of the spine. Down into the upper puku, the solar plex area. All the way through your tinana to the center of the back. Down through your ribs. Through the organs of the tinana. Allow that pulse from the heart. Down into the lower puku. To the lower back. Feel the energy of your heart pulsating through your entire being. Down into your hope, your uri. It's flushing the energy from the heart through your whole being, your whole tinana. Through your waiwai. Through your turi, down through your calves, to your ankles, through your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Just feel and observe the pulsating energy from the heart. Pulsating through every cell of your tinana. Through your skin. To every part of the body. Now 3 deep breaths from our higher faculties or our higher self, our understanding. Doing our 3 breaths through the top of the hupoko, hakiroto, down into the tinana. Expand the mano, the chest. Hakiwahu. To go, hakiroto. Expand the heart. Hakiwahu. Tahiano, hakiroto. Hakiwahu. Slowly, when you're ready, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open our karu, opening the eyes. Slowly, when you're ready, coming to our feet. Pito. Find your flow, open up the body. Allow that energy to pulsate through the movement. To become aware of the tinana, hakiroto, and all that surrounds us. Hakiwaho, ko te pito, facing te taina whiti. Tuwhera mai kia rangi nui. Tā moa kia papatu anuku. Ko te pito, to your centre. Tia te mauri. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito, to your centre. Tu tamatane. He tu tamawahi. To your centre, your masculine, feminine. Ko ki whakamuri. Ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Let's face our ancestors. Hei oranga. Ngāuri. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Clearing a pathway for our generations that are to come. Te kunata Māori. Ti hei. Uri ki te taitonga. From our east to our south. Akina. Find your fluidity. Accentuate your movements if you need to. Ko te pito. Tu whera mai kia rangi nui. Tā moa kia papatu anuku. Ko te pito. Knowing ourselves, grounding ourselves in the world of light. Tia te mau. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito to our sense. Me tu tamatane. Me tu tamawahine. Ko te pito, the balance of our masculine, our feminine. Ki whakamuri. Ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Ngāuri. Whakaheke. Ko te pito to our centre. Return. Kuna tamauri, rero mai ti hei. Uri, te tai hua uru. Hākina. Hāputa. Ko te pito. Whera mai kia rangi nui, stretch and reach through. Ka moa kia papatu anu. Ko te pito. Tia te mauri. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito. I tū tamatane. I tū tamawahine. Ko te pito to its centre. Ki whakamuri. Ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Ngāuri. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Clearing our pathway for our generations that are to come. Tukuna tamauri. Ti hei. Uri. Ki te tai tokorau. Kina. Āputa. Ko te pito to your centre. Whera mai kia rangi. A maua ki a papa tuanuku. Ko te pito, feel yourself code within the world of light. Utia te Māori, grasp your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Friends, ko te pito. I tūtama tāne. I tūtama wahine. Ko te pito in the balance of our masculine and feminine. Hoki whakamuri. Nā ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Māori. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Clearing our pathway for our generations that are to come. Tūpuna tamauri. Tihei. Hākina. Within. Eyes closed. Hāputa. Face the palms forward, pull the shoulders back. Just tilt the upoko. Feel your waiwai, your feet planted on papa. Feel yourself facing the rising tamanui te rā. Standing on your whenua in a sun shower. Just feel its energy pulsating through your feet. The rays of tamanui te rā, and the drops of ua, tapping your tinana. Vai hākina within, hāputa. In our Rākau this morning, our big Rākau, finishing off through our waiwai. This morning, bringing our knuckles, the front of the feet up onto the Rākau. I think we got as far as our arches last week. I'm not sure how the recording went. It's our knuckles this morning. You may have to alternate your feet so they cover all the knuckles. Ka pai, slow bend in the knees, looking after our turi. Lift through the back of the heels and allow the weight, the pressure to move onto the Rākau and move through the feet. This all can be a grunty one sometimes. It's that pulsating through the knuckles. Lima, wha, toru, ua, tahi, tahaere, shifting to our left waiwai. Allow more pressure weight to come through here. Just adjust accordingly. How it moves through your tinana, through your waiwai. Toru, ua, tahi, tahaere, get across to our other side. Keep my toe. Gain pressure anō. Allow that to move through the feet, all igniting our internal organs. This is why it's always good to walk on papa as well. Take our shoes off. We'll walk in the ngahere. The pai the haere back to centre. Again, just lift up back of the heels. Allow the pressure to move up to the front of the feet. Well, these are just nice ones for us to begin with and go through the feet, to internal organs. Toru, ua, tahi. Stepping off our Rākau, just walking that out. Remember, utilising these at the end of each day is really good. Bring our big Rākau up. Palms facing down. Starting to open and warm up the tinana. Mahi pene this morning. Right, around the tinana. Beautiful. Just rolling the Rākau. All the way around the top of the torso. Just opening through the shoulders. Through our ringa, through our arms. By two more. By a hoodie, back the other way. Just do both sides. So this expands all through the chest as well. Toru, Wha, Ima, Ono, Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Rākau up over the shoulders. Again, hunting the feet. Turning, opening up through the torso. Right, just keeping that movement, generating energy into the tinana. This is another thing we do, that we generate energy. Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Right now your full turn, moving off that foot, all the way to the sides. Starting to get more movement through the rest of the tinana, through the hope. We just want to pivot off the ball of the foot just to look after our turi, the knees. Let's keep it light on that opposite foot. Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Beautiful. Mahi Rākau back up over the front. The wide palm still facing down, find your stance. Just start rotating as if you're rowing your waka. Just feel this movement all the way through the tinana. Keeping our body supple, but this also helps with energy that's moving through the body. Notice any niggles that come up through movement and the tension through the movement. You can actually release quite a bit. Things will settle, subside, move out. This is all energy moving as well. Just pushing our hands forward, pushing the hands forward. Just find your speed, your groove within this. Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. I'm still going forward, but this time with the elbows. Takes a little bit more through the tinana. Draw across, pushing the elbows forward. And that toto, moving through the tinana. Ono, Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Kau. Right. Rākau back to centre. Palms facing up. Mahi pēnei. You can find yourself as you get into this rhythm, shifting weight from each side to each side. You can widen your stance. Slight bend in your knees. Feel the rhythm through the tinana. From side to side. Right, Rākau up. Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Find out wider. Our first 10. Be stable, pivot off the ball of the foot. Rākau up over the top. Really good for lining through the back, through the ribs. Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Right, bring our waiwai in, just a few. Feel it. So open up through the uri area. You drop into the squat position. Open up the hips, working the thighs. Be engaging the knee joints. Or not. Whetu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Coming back to stage 1. Just allow your tinana to rock from side to side. Rima, Ono, Hitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapa, Mahi Rākau. Cross our poho, palms facing down. Still allow the rākau, move across the tinana. Take the poho with your rākau as you come across sita. Feel that all across the top of the back, the ribs and the spine. And up, pivot off that foot. Hitu, waru, iwa, kau. Rākau up over the shoulders. Do your rhythm, breath. Feel it open further into the back. Lima, ono, hitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Right, beautiful. Rākau koi tama ki mua. Back to the front. Mahi whenei. Allow yourself light on the feet. Right. Now that rākau to move all the way back, all the way forward. Full extension. Feel your swap over of your waiwai. Hitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Right, one more through the waiwai. Let's try and keep the back straight. Just the rākau forward. Push up through the thighs. Right, beautiful. Momentum moving the rākau. Ono. Hitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapa. I pēnei. Now the rākau to move around the tinana. Let's breath, move past the kiri. Ono. Hitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapa. You're going to bring this into action with our waiwai. Right. Ito waiwai, just lifting the front leg. Same action, slow down. Bringing the waiwai through. We're going to adjust this and bring our movement a little bit quicker into it. Go through our week. Let's keep facing straight ahead as you lift your waiwai. Other rākau is to move around the tinana. Ono, hitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Beautiful. Tapa. Come ki more to center. Allow our rākau to move across the other way of our tinana. To allow the back of the rākau move across the back as well as the front of the tinana. So really nice out on the grass or anywhere you find a space actually. It's with intention just to clear the tinana. Nice way to have our energy reset. Ono, hitu, waru, iwa, one more, te kau. Mahi pēnei, bring our rākau around the back, across the lower back, palms facing forward, and just roll your rākau across your lower back. Just keep pivoting on that foot as you twist through your tinana. Now this you can kind of lower the rākau if you need to. These are just finding points when we're doing our mahi by ourselves. Start to roll the rākau up the back through the hands. So the level comes up level. With our forearms, you feel it as you pull the pressure forward, pull the rākau into the back. Feel it in different areas. While start slowly rolling it down the tinana. If you need to stop anywhere, just apply pressure. And ki a koe. Right, slow it down into the back into the lower back, top of the hips. Up. Ono, hete, waru, iwa, tika, rākau. Back around to the front, palms facing down, roll the wrist back, draw our rākau into our paw, exhale your breath. Hiroto, hiroto, hiwaho, roto, waho. It's a little bit forceful, these breaths. Pushing in, pushing out. Hiroto. 3 more, hakiroto. Ia rākau te whakatā, stretch out in front. Just take your half a step back, just allow yourself to come down. Just hold into the center of the rākau with your ringa, your hands into the position where you can feel the stretch through the back. The shoulders down into the hope, all the way down the back of the waiwai. So release that lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, just drop out, nothing up further down, halfway down again from that. Or if you can, just further into that stretch. Just allow that through the back of the waiwai. Go further into the back or through the rib cage area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kapita whakatā. Sitting our rākau up. Left palm facing down, right palm facing up and open. Eyes closed. Just feel your feet planted on papa. Feel them stable. Feel yourself in the world of light. Feel the energy that's pulsating through your tinana. Feel the clarity of your mind. Just feel yourself sitting in the center of your manawa. Eyes closed. I'm here to Whānau. Tip us down a little bit. Awesome. Have a beautiful day, Whānau. We'll see you on Wednesday.